You know, I really never thought there'd be so much to learn about taking photos, and I certainly had never considered myself to be much of an artist at all. But now I find myself in art school, and that has certainly changed. I find that being in art school opens a conceptual side of me that I never even knew existed, and because of that I'm able to do projects like this. This project is so much about atmosphere, and to understand it, I really do need to observe and try to search for that emotion that I'm looking to capture. And, you know, I think motels are the loneliest place in the world. When I first had started this project, I wanted to find just what it was about the physical atmosphere of a motel that made it so lonely, and I decided that I was going to lock myself into one of these rooms to try to force this experience firsthand. I was, in a way, shutting myself off from everything in order to photograph nothing. I feel that my growth as a photographer has allowed me to look a lot deeper than just what's on the surface. It's not that I'm just looking at a dirty wall, I'm looking at everything that's gone on in this room before me. I feel like every motel room has its own unique story to it, and looking around here I can't help but wonder what's gone on in this room before me and what's going to happen here after I leave. Choosing not to include people in my work, I want the viewer to place themselves in the room. I really want them to relate their own personal experiences to what they're looking at. And capturing these empty places, I'm hoping the viewer will find something about themselves through their own experiences. I am always finding new things about myself as a photographer, and part of that comes from the classroom and personal critique, but the other part of it comes from looking at others' work. And because of that, I've learned that every detail in a photo holds a purpose and is subject to interpretation. Because of that, I am extremely tactful when I'm composing a shot, and rather than how much I leave out, I focus on how little I include. I know that it would be easy to call my work boring, and rather than labeling me a minimalist, I would ask that the viewer try to look beyond the surface because my work is full of observations. I do feel like the underlying theme of myself as an artist, and certainly in this series, comes from my observations of culture, and more in particular American culture. It's really my attempt at trying to figure it out just why it is that we do the things that we do. Because I feel that being an artist is about trying to take how you view the world with all of your experiences and your beliefs and your observations and trying to put them into a medium that will communicate with others. And school has helped me become the artist that I am. I really don't feel like it's just a school or just one department at the school. It's really the beginning of my career, and it's my career as a photographer.